Hey everybody! Thanks for clicking on this here video. My name is Strong K, and this is the first impressions video. No, it's not. It's in the making. I'm very sorry. It's also first impressions, but since this is not a finished game, this stuff is still like this is like hot out of the oven actually. This is the in the making video of Mage's Initiation, which is a game that has recently been successfully kickstarted, um, and is sort of like a quest for glory-esque, I will say. Yeah, it's like a hybrid of a point-and-click adventure and an RPG. I'm going to explain like the backstory of this a little later. So this is still work in progress. You know, the developers of course said, there's going to be a lot of changes in the final version. This is sort of like a glimpse, into the two portions, which is basically, the point-and-click adventure part of the game, and then later on we got to see a little bit of combat here. Yeah, so let's get right into it. We play as what's his face? Dark. I was not mistaken. Dark, like Jean d'Arc, who is a an apprentice in a mage school, like a university of sorts, like a magical academy, if you will. Think Harry Potter or Hogwarts. I'm just gonna, say that. So this game is actually being made by none other than Himalaya Studios. Some of you will be familiar with that name if you've ever played the Western themed, like Old West themed point-and-click adventure game called Al Ammo and the Lost Dutchman's Mine, which as I have already confessed in the video that I did on Fester Mud, I have not yet played. I gotta say though, like looking at this right now, my recording software is slowing this down to no end. Like this is really, really slow. Trust me when I say the version, like if you played without recording software running in the background, you do certainly not experience this lag. So this is totally due to my, due to Fraps actually, which I'm using to record this shit. So yeah, right. So, Himalaya Studios. Alamo, that was like the first game. They also, I think, how this works is like Himalaya Studios are sort of like the spin-off of what used to be Tierra Games and now is AGD Interactive, which stands for Anonymous Game Developers Interactive, I think. They made a bunch of classic like Sierra games, it's like remakes. I'm hesitant to call them remakes or like I don't know, reboots, if you will. So like specifically the Quest for Glory series 1, 2, 3 they redid in like Super VGA graphics, and they also redid Quest for Glory 2 because I think Sierra themselves they redid Quest for Glory 1, I think, in VGA. I'm pretty sure because I bought like a collector's edition, and I think the first port was on there in VGA and like in whatever CJ, EJA, like whatever that was back in the day. I don't quite remember. So, but like the second part, Trial by Fire, was never released officially, so to speak, in VGA, so they did that. And then part 3, Wages of War, I think that was already in VJ, so be that as it may. So and actually that was one of my favorite series back in the day. Like, I always liked King's Quest, but was always happy when sort of like, I don't know, I always felt like that because of its like hybrid nature, that Quest for Glory is sort of neglected by Sierra. It was always kind of like the the unloved stepchild that we have to hide in the attic. I don't know. It was kind of, I don't know. To me, it always felt like that. But I like those parts, especially the fourth part, Shadows of Darkness, I think it was called. This was great. That was great stuff. Like easily, the best game ever released by Sierra. So, yeah, but be that as it may. So, and those guys have, like, taken upon them, like Himalaya Studios did that, and sort of, this is not specifically, if I'm, like, correctly informed, a remake of any part, or, like, a continuation of the Quest for Glory series. This is sort of like a new game, standalone game, inspired by like the game mechanics and sort of the the fact, well, that you can play like different character classes, which would, you know, truthfully speaking, already be like sort of like, you know, a game mechanic of its own. The thing is, you always will have to play a mage. I think there's 4 schools that you can choose from, like fire, earth, air, and water, and that's basically it. So, you know, it's not gonna be like a warrior. It's not going to be a mage or a thief, you know, from which you can choose. Because I always like the thieves, you know, because I felt that they gave you sort of like the best, I don't know, you could like explore the most, you know, I kind of like that. So, and there's actually another game currently, no, successfully kickstarted, which is called Hero U. And this is actually, you know, I have to mention this. Because, you know, if you're interested in the Quest for Glory series, I think you should know that, which is currently being developed right now by the original minds behind the Quest for Glory series, which is who are Laurie and Corey Cole, I think. So they started Hero, but like from what I can piece together, like the videos that they posted on the Kickstarter page, this is actually closer to the original Quest for Glory than that, because as far as I'm informed, the Hero U is sort of like a tile-based game. I don't know. Like this looks like more like the original Quest for Glory. So that being said, so what is this actually? So you know, this is the point and click adventure part. There's like, you know, we have the classic Sierra interface here, which you can actually change. But you know, I'm going to show that off in a second. And you know, you clearly, like if you've ever played a Quest for Glory or whatever, like a Space Quest or King's Quest, or you know, all those games, then you know how this works. I think this game has been made with the AGS, Adventure Game Studio. Also the icon, if you start this demo, then the icon is the blue cup. So right, let's try to pick up the scroll. I think we cannot. Okay, let's try to talk to the mages here. Okay, we are not to interrupt their studies, because those guys are very, very diligent students here. Okay, let's actually, so we can this is like walk, look at, blah blah blah, talk. The heat spell, we can heat stuff up, but you know, so far we can't use this on nothing, not even on the gem. Yeah, the equipment. So this is like your those are your stats here. You have your abilities here, and then you can also boost them by equipping various items. This is the inventory. Currently nothing in there. Those are our stats, experience, and we need 10 points to get to the next level, and so on and so forth. Money, armor, and whatnot. Spells, currently zilch, and those are settings. So we can also always run, which we should actually consider turning on, because this is kind of slow here with fraps running in the background. Sierra. So this actually changes our control style. So if we use the verb coin, for example, you know, it kind of looks like that. So let's take a look at the empty flask. Right. So we can simply click and then pick it up, maybe. So now this guy's running. Nice, and that should, yeah, mark our first experience point. So yeah, it's like, this is actually kind of fun, because you know, those old school like Sierra type of points here actually double as experience points, which is cool. The other verb coin is actually, I don't know what the difference really is, because to me it feels like the same actually. So you know, that's okay. And what else do we got here? The right click. This is actually, I deem this the most or the most accessible interface, but I think they still need to work on that, because currently it just looks like that. So you know, you have like ass, mouth, okay, or heat the stuff up. Oh, then you get the crosshairs. Okay, so we need to see Werner, and let's just do that by clicking on this doorway, and oh yeah, right clicking hand. Okay, an old rhyme. When the flame did flicker high and tall, the wind did blow the earth. No, earth caught my fall. Alright, so, what was that? Wind, fire, earth? That wasn't right. Okay, let's try it again. Flickered, wind, and earth caught a fall. Yeah, that's it. And boom, there you go. Second experience points. Man, we're wrecking those bad boys up quick. So that's Werner. Alright. Yeah, now it's like for some getting chewed out here. Okay. Of course, let's start. Okay, take this. What's going on here? Conductor. Okay, combative magic. Alright, so with that we can actually fight. Okay, let's actually just go straight ahead and touch the sphere of knowledge. I think I'm going to switch this back to something more like graphically appealing. Okay, no such luck. If only yeah. So we gotta cheat the orb. It's a gem. Increase. Okay. Okay, I need to activate the gem. And he'll give us instructions on how to do that. Sweet. Exactly. So wait, no experience for this? Okay, let's actually, items. Take a look at what we need here. Clear gate. Placed again. Okay, into soft air at Mage's water from our fountain hall. Water. Okay, so that's the code. And then add heat. Well, we can certainly do that because we got the spell for that. Good blast of air should wake it up. Okay, so basically we need to apply all the elements to it. It's like encase it in all the elements, and then equip this guy, and we should be good to go. Okay, let's. Oh yeah, I wanted to change that. Just a sec. Let's go back to settings. Let's pick the verb coin because this is actually pretty comfortable. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, brazier, can we? They don't seem to be burning. Oh, let's try to heat them up. Okay, cannot use that spell. Armor. Okay. This Werner. Okay, let's pick up the bellows. Yeah. So how about the mortar and pestle? Can we do something with that? Grinding things. Let's take it. Okay, we have to grind the stuff here. This chest we cannot. There's no hotspot for that. Weapons. Okay, I think we already tried that. Candles. Can we pick up a candle? What would make a fire mage happier than a candle? I don't know. Oh, table. Table. Okie doke, so, wait, I think breastplate. Maybe that. Okay. Weapons, doorway, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I think that is basically it. Let's get out of here. And then just, yeah, it was like, let's see what happens if we go to shadow, shadow, shadow. Because there's also like one room that is sort of like, it acts like a decoy for non-mages that sort of make their way into the academy. Right. So that's kind of, you know, just to show that there's an extra room hidden here. But we have to go to water, water, water. And that should do the trick. Alright, nice. Let's take a look at the aquarium. Can we do something with that? Fountain hall. Oh, this is a chandelier. Okay. Shireen. The fountain. Mage's water. That's exactly what we came here for. Can we... Hey, yeah, it's running through your fingers. Can we, drink this? Okay. Oh, yeah. Ha! Almost forgot. Let's, yeah, also, what I also like is, like, you hover over the items and then you automatically get, like, a description that makes this a lot easier. Let's fill up the flask here. Get some experience, please? Yeah, I thought so. Let's, can we drink this? Dude, there's more here, dude. Just drink it. Okay, and let's get out of here. To the reading hall, because we need the gem. I hope this is not going to be in the final game, because I'm spoiling everything right now. Right, so up the staircase. But we unfortunately have to solve this in order to get to the combat, right? Okay, out of your reach. That's... Oh no, we can't do that. Let's actually see what we got here. Yeah, let's try to use the bellows on that guy. And we got it. Let's pick up the gem and then... Okay, what should we do with that? Let's... Yeah, it's like the middle mouse button lets you open the inventory, which is really cool. I like that. It's pretty convenient. Okay, use... Wait, can we, like, use... It feels normal. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. Earth, water, heat. So earth, water, fire, and air. In that order. Let's pick up this guy, and I think that was earth in the clay pot. Okay, I dropped the clay gem. Right. Then, water... I shall put... Yeah, do that, guy. Just do it. Then fire. Glowing warmly, and last but not least, air. That should do the trick. Oh, I'm sorry. I think you just said that now it's activated. It glows like... has like a green glow to it. Oh, okay, so now we need to equip this guy. We can either choose our left hand or right. Let's put this in our left hand. Just to... Can we actually? Cool. Oh, that gives us a magic boost of 1. Yeah, twice as powerful to be precise. Let's go to the training hall. Touch the sphere. We can also move using the WSD keys. I should mention that because I find this to be helpful, especially later on in combat, which is gonna ensue any second. Wait, what? Touch the thing, dude. Okay. Nice. Okay, now we're up to 10 experience points. Alright, the conductor, yeah, we can only have 2 equipped at one time. Okay, now we need to level up. Right, so this is basically explaining us how leveling up works. And I think for the battle to come, we will put everything in magic because we need as much mana as we can. Okay, we won't be sparring today. He's got something else for us in store. Let's see what that is. Varner. Prepare yourself. Okay, now we gotta fight... Guess what? One of these standard monsters. Okay, so those are the combat instructions. I will go through them, you know, as I go. So, can we actually run away? So we can actually use this bush here as cover, and the red cap goblin. So we gotta like take him out. We got 3 spells at our disposal: flame bolt, flame mine, and the flame circle of flames, which has already, you know, decreased our mana here. So in order to take this guy out, and this is like, the combat is still sort of like, you know, needs some polishing, I think. Because, for example, what would be cool is, like, to take this guy out using the circle or the mine oh dude, he's hitting me a lot, man. But unfortunately that doesn't work here, so we have to use the fire bolt to take him out. Let's move. Oh, dude, he got us. Okay. And now for the other guys. I think the mine works better here because they can block our fire bolts. Well, this guy apparently cannot, but see. And like, the more enemies you have, the like more tedious and the more ineffective this becomes. And I'm confusing the left and right mouse button here. I'm really sorry. Let's actually change that real quick. Because we can left click to activate the spells, and that should actually, you know, help us here. I can't really see him, so let's... Okay, and he's fleeing. I should take him out because they drop stuff. I'm gonna try to take those guys out because if I immediately like use the mine on them, they will just flee, and I may need the potions that they may drop. There's a lot of maze in this equation, but nevertheless, this is how I roll. Like, play it safe. And I'm also running around to sort of like replenish my my mana. Ah, see? He dropped something. Dude, pick this stuff up, man. Wow. Run. Yeah, the thing is, like, you can also get stun locked on the enemies. Not only you, but also the enemies, actually. You know, that may as well happen to them. Dude, pick this stuff up, man. Now move. And I think your health also restores. Like, the more you move around and not get hit. Okay, let's try to mine this sucker. Okay, get lost, man. Okay, now we're gonna face 5 of those guys here. See, I'm locked here now. I cannot go, like... Maybe this is like if you... Oh, he dropped gold! Let's go there. It's better than everything else. Ah, no, it's not better. It's worse. Okay, flame circle. Get lost. Let's pick up the thing, the potion. Where's the gold? Did we get it? This is the only thing I worry about, the gold. Alright, cool. Yeah, so really, you really need to move around. Like, the combat feels like as if, you know, it could use some polish. And I actually, you know, if I'm honest, like, at first I was pretty confused because I couldn't get past the goblins, and then, you know, like, I was happy when I you know, took out those 2 goblins, and then I saw 5 approach. I was like, well, you can't be serious, and there's no way, you know. And then it dawned on me that, you know, I had to change my strategy, and then it worked. So, you know, you can actually beat those guys by constantly, like, moving around. Yeah, that was intense indeed. So, right, and that also marks the end of this demo. So yeah, Mage's Initiation. It looks pretty promising. Like, you know, the combat could use, like, in videos that I saw earlier, like, previous to playing this, the combat system that I saw there was actually very, very, like, closely modeled after the original that they used with, in the Quest for Glory. At least in Quest for Glory 1, 2, 4, you know, like this 2D sort of side-scrolling thing where you fought one or two enemies, I think, or multiple enemies. And then in 5, well, 5 was also kind of like, you know, they felt that they needed to implement the like 3D graphics and stuff like that. I didn't really like Quest for Glory 5 all that much. That was sort of, you know, when the popularity of you know, adventure games in general was already decreasing, and you know, they try to like reinvigorate the whole genre by using 3D graphics and stuff. It didn't really work out, so you can really see that it felt kind of rushed. It was like Dragon's Fire, I think, or Dragon's Breath or something. I'm not really sure. In any case, so I don't know if they still plan on like mixing this a little, like employing 2 combat modes here. I'm not sure. I kind of like the first one better, but you know, maybe that's just because I'm used to that, and you know, this is all new to me. Yeah, but you know, it still needs some polishing, so that you know, is you know, that is clear. But like I said in the beginning, you know, this is still in the making. This is work in progress. So I think there's still some polishing, you know, being done as we speak. All right, so yeah, if you think this is for you, you know, check them out on their website. I'm gonna post all the links in the description as always. Thanks for watching In the Making, Mage's Initiation. Hope you liked it, and I hope to see you guys soon on my channel. Alright, thanks a lot and bye.